Hey, so yeah, what's up guys? I'm just gonna be doing this video because I don't really think I have a choice anymore. Anyways, so yeah, this is just gonna be a expose vid on this fucking jitterbug pedophile. But yeah, currently I'm actually kind of like tired as fuck. So sadly, in this video there won't be that much editing progress and stuff. I'm just gonna go with it on one go. So yeah, just enjoy the video while you can and shit, and I'll just summarize all the things on this fucking pedophile. Now I want to start off with the fact on how this even happened. So basically, Gibora, aka the 21-year-old pedophile who loves watching CP every single day because he can't do nothing with his life and has like literally no source of fucking income. But yeah, so basically this child porn liker, he lost a debate against me back in, I believe, July. Yeah, it was July. And in this debate, we discussed if lolly, P-O-R-N, was pedophilia. And he basically took this stance that it wasn't pedophilia. So if you want to watch the debate is on my channel. Just scroll down, you'll see like me slamming Gibor or something like that. And it's also on Axlip's channel. You can check Axlip out to see like the full debate. Yeah, I think it's like more popular there. But yeah, so basically what happened in this debate was I proposed the arguments. Well, necessarily I asked him to say, okay, why do you think in this case lolly P isn't pedophilia? And he just said, no, you go first. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is weird. He already took the affirmative. So I'm just like, okay, I'll just go first anyways. So anyways, I just brought up a propositional argument saying P1, lollies are confined and defined and supposed to be children. Because as we know, in fiction, when we make an ideal notion of like a said character, this also applies to lollies, by the way. I think it's pretty obvious. When we apply an ideal notion to a character, that character would have an identity. So therefore, a lolly's identity would basically follow up and correlate to a child. So basically, he never even contended this argument. All he said was like, that's all he did. He studied the entire time, and all he really did was say, "Oh, it's just crayons. It's just drawings. Yeah, I can watch lolly porn whenever I want." That's literally all he said the entire debate. He never actually gave an objection to what I said. And whenever he tried to rhetorically do some stupid shit, I just basically amped on syllogism the entire time. And when I proposed like my main argument, he just said, what do those words mean? What is syllogism? What is epistemological justification on your argument? What is all of this you're saying? What is all of this? Like, I don't know why he was just so fascinated about this shit. But yeah, so basically, we already know he's a pedo because he thinks a lolly, P-O-R-N, is literally not pedophilia. Like, that's what he literally thinks. He thinks it's not pedophilia. And by the way, just for confirmation, he agrees he has possession of CP and lolly P, right? Which, by the way, is illegal in the United States and New York. And he lives in New York. I already have his full docs information, location. I'm not going to say what it is because, as you know, doxing is not legal, obviously. And I mean, when I say doxing is not legal, I mean in the sense as in, I can't say it on YouTube, but, I think doxing a pedophile would be more justifiable and reasonable to do because necessarily you are preventing, a little enemy to society. But yeah, anyways, this is point one. I'm just going to go over the other things which he said. As you can see, Gibora is ducking me, and here's just more proof that he's a complete pedophile. He literally admits that not only is he a pedophile, but he's a necrophile. Like, oh my god, bro. And what's crazy is he says that I'm the one who should be in jail. That's just some hypocritical type shit, bro. Like, that ass. It's honestly just sad to see a Christian deceiving his own religion, bro. And even though I'm not Christian, I can feel, like, if you're a Christian watching this, I can literally feel your pain. I know it's not your fault that you have a fucking twink in your religion trying to be egotistical because he's not even relevant in life. Like, that ass. But yeah, here's all the proofs, and I'll just go to the main point of what we're trying to deduce or argue about here. So to be clear, in the Shahada, we basically say Ashhadu an la ilaha illa Allah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. So that's what we basically say in the Shahada, which basically just means I bear witness that there is no deity, none worthy of worship but Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. So yeah, it just basically gives clarity to my whole point. Now anyways, time just for some evidence on why, Aisha wasn't, or like Muhammad having intercourse with Aisha wasn't pedophilia. Let's just basically go over this. So necessarily I'll just show scant and evidential proof and define cases. But yeah, so as it quotes here in Arabic, the messenger of Allah, peace be upon him, or as we know, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, consummated his marriage with Aisha when she was 9 years old, and it's evident that he consummated the marriage with her after she had reached puberty. So this first page is Athar Tawatur. No, what the fuck was that pronunciation? That was horrible. Yeah, so it's from Al-Marif, Al-Tibiyah, Al-Taghura, Al-Fatwa, wa Al-Qaeda. It's in a hadith. I believe it's in Al-Hajj. Yeah, Al-Hajj. I think it's somewhere around those lines. I forgot where this hadith was from, but I think it's like over there. Relax on my mispronunciation. That was so bad. I'm just really fucking tired right now. But yeah, and also my Arabic is getting worse, so please don't judge me. It's in page 155. This is where the hadith is from, and it, as in the Arabic text, that over there, the one that's outlined, I did not become aware of my parents, meaning I did not know that is, and I did not find them since I became mentally aware and mentally mature, or aka mentally mature, basically. So, except as devout followers of the religion of Islam, that's basically all it reads. This is in Majma Bihar al-Anwar, and from the dictionary, it is by Muhammad al-Fatani, right? And by volume 3 in page, I think 648 of the hadith, right? And again, my bad for my mispronunciation. I have not spoken Arabic in years much. I barely spoken it, so yeah, please do not judge me of my Arabic. But yeah, so basically, in this context, Aisha was actually happy to marry Muhammad, and as we know, pedophilia by definition is adult men who view little kids as sexual objects. And as we know, pedophilia is considered as rape in most sexual assault child cases. And the reason for this is because the child is not mentally nor physically mature, nor physically and mentally aware, which is why it's considered rape, because they don't like it, right? While Muhammad, or no, not Muhammad, my bad, Aisha, she was actually happy, and she was actually mature and aware of these cases, and she was actually already happy that she was gonna get married to Muhammad, right? And she already has devotion, and she's a follower of Allah, and one of the wives of Muhammad. So necessarily, yeah, it's obviously not pedophilia by this. It's pretty obvious on why. I mean, if Gibor wants me to make an inference rule, I mean, there's nothing really to say much about to disprove like it's not pedophilia. But if Gibor wants an inference rule, we can just go by this. So premise 1, Muhammad is defined as the perfect human. Premise 2, the perfect human would need to be morally good and absolutely morally good with no sin. And P3, it's not aware, or it's obviously not true that Muhammad has done any sin ever. So that would mean that the conclusion would be Muhammad marrying Aisha wasn't immoral, right? It wasn't immoral at all. It's completely fine under the said Islamic classical law. And that's basically it. Now let's go over what's the other things he says about this shit, right? Anyways, yeah, that's basically it. I'll probably give more context to this later, but yeah, those are the scans right there if you want it, because I probably didn't give them later, but yeah, those are the scans right there. I'll just work on the other stuff real quick. Now to clarify some things, he says that it's because of the age of consent in his country. Now let's just go over this real quick. 1, civil and social terms and social laws and political laws are applied ethical laws, right? They are from applied ethics. applied ethics doesn't coincide or entirely correlate with Islamic classical laws, nor does Islamic ethics in general correlate to this. For example, if we go by what you're saying, as in applied ethical laws would indicate and have a entire correlative sense to Islamical laws, then we would just go by if there was an applied ethical law in another state, then that said applied ethical law could probably say abortion is immoral and not morally permissible, while in the main parts it's usually happening here. On abortion, we are pro circumstance, not pro life, not pro choice. So by this, not only would all applied ethical laws from every single state that contradict and literally oppose each other have coincidence with Islam, like there's nothing to say about it. Like, it's just fucking stupid to even say how applied ethical laws can literally coincide with Islamic ethical laws. Like, let's say once again, like presupposing, let's say like whatever, like punching your wall is immoral in one state, right? And in another state, punching your wall is moral, for example, right? Now, these two, like, civil laws between these states are applied ethical laws. So, if applied ethical laws were coincided with Islam, then necessarily these two would be coincided with Islam. But here's the thing, that would lead to contradiction, because how is punching a wall moral and immoral at the same time? Like, that's just pure retardation. So, I don't know what you're trying to say or why you're trying to apply today's terms and not actual historical foundational terms. Because, as we know, once again, prehistory, and when I say prehistory, I'm not dating back to like millions of years ago. When I say prehistory, I just mean like thousands of years ago. We know that history back then and laws back then were entirely distinct and different from what they are now. So, once again, that defeats your entire argument on why it's pedophilia. Alright, so once again, we have already debunked the point that Muhammad having intercourse with Aisha is being immoral. We have already debunked that point because Aisha was aware, Aisha was physically mature. We already know about this. And it's not like, and the marriage part, yeah, it's completely fine. Now, let's just go over the other things he has said about Islam. Alright. And oh shit, what the fuck? Hold on, wait. My shit cracking. Hold on, my bad. So, yeah, going over that, yeah, we already debunked that Muhammad is a pedo. Now, let's just go over the situations on what me and this thing discussed, right? So, first off, one of my, dear friends, or one of my close friends, Diana, right? Basically, she wanted to help me out and basically just told Gibora that it's not pedophilia that Muhammad married Aisha, right? And she, in fact, did give her reasoning, which is kind of the same reasoning I said. And she gave it with proper clarity. Want to know what Gibora said? He literally calls her a pedophile. I'm not joking. By the way, this is coming from the guy who watches Child PORN and Lolly PORN. I don't know why he's honestly calling people a pedophile because they're following their religion. Because let's just go over this. He actually says, oh, these guys, they have the nerve to call me a pedo because of this fictional nonsense. My nigga, you have child okay, my bad. You have child P on your PC, alright, my nigga? You have child P on your PC. There's no justification for you having child P on your PC, alright? Because first off, let's know down one thing. If I was a pedophile, I would be in jail, right? I would be in jail. Simple. If I was a pedophile, there's obviously gonna be a moment in time where I will be in fucking jail, my nigga. Alright? If anybody you called was a pedophile, it would already momentum the fact that if there is evidential proof that they are actually a pedo, then there will be a moment in time where they will be behind bars. Alright? But me, no. Why? Because I'm following my religion. I'm following the way, the life and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm following all of this. I'm doing my religion's practices. I'm following Allah. Okay? Praise Allah, the most merciful, the most gracious, the Lord of all worlds. Alright? But you, my brother, I don't know if anybody wants to know this, but this guy deceives his own religion. You deceive your own religion. That is just absolutely vile on any terms. And what's crazy is that you resort to becoming an Islamophobe, by the way. You resort to becoming an Islamophobe because you're scared of me, you're afraid of me, you're presupposing that I would loud mic you and blaze you, even though I've already done that with Axlip to you. You're presupposing that I would apparently do some bad things to you, right? And you claim that I ruined your life. Honestly, bro, like, no offense, your life deserves to get ruined. Like, think about it, bro. If there was somebody who said, oh, I have child P, it's morally permissible to have child P on my computer. It's morally permissible for me to have 58 fucking terabytes of child P and watch and jerk off to child P every day. Alright? Imagine that. What do you want their life to get ruined? I mean, their life deserves to get ruined. Because after all, that's not even a human anymore. That's inhumane. Alright? Because I don't know what the fuck this subhuman think he is to call out Muhammad and my prophet for being a pedophile when he literally likes seeing little children get, right? Because first off, I bet you right now, he will probably like that, low-key. He will low-key like that. He would like that a lot, my nigga. But yeah, let's just get it, like, over with real quick. He's a pedophile. This nigga is a subhuman. He doesn't listen. And, oh yeah, by the way, if any of you want actual evidence on him being, like, deceiving his own religion, yeah, he doesn't just deceive his own religion, he deceives Christ, right? So first off, here's some screenshots. It just shows that he doesn't care. He actually humiliates himself in front of his religion. He doesn't care that he deceived Christ. He doesn't care that he deceived his own Bible. He doesn't care that he followed the rules and intuitions of what the Bible says, right? That's the scariest part. The scariest part is not him being an Islamophobe. The not scariest part is him being a pedophile. That's not the scariest part. Him being a pedophile is not the scariest part, right? And him being an Islamophobe is not the scariest part. I mean, obviously, it's really fucking scary that this nigga is a pedophile and he tries to justify it. But what's scary is him deceiving his own religion. Because religion is up to you. It simulates the way you live. It's about your life. It chooses the direction on how your life goes, right? That's literally your life. In Christianity, Jesus is defined as the life and the way and the life, aka the Son, right? The fact that you deceive this is actually just pure, like, it's just sad. It's just sad, bro. It's just sad. Like, the fact you come in here, not only become an Islamophobe, but you deceive your own Bible, your own gods. Like, bro. Oh my god, bro. Last two things I want to cover up before, like, after this religion shit. I mean, it might just be the end of this. I mean, he's obviously a pedophile. He's obviously all this shit, but yeah. So, here's what we're gonna go off with. Basically, he relies on Christian Prince. Now, here's the thing. Christian Prince fucking sucks, my nigga. Christian Prince is ass. Like, he's ass. Most people don't know who's Secret, but if there is a person who knows Secret, yeah, he's basically one of my friends. He is a Muslim theologian, and basically he's already way better than Christian Prince. And in fact, I did go in Christian Prince server once. I got banned because I bullied one of his students on the main topics, and I did bully most of his goons, and that's the reason I got banned. Christian Prince is ass. I don't know why you're relying on him. Now, here's the thing. He sends me Twitter links about Muhammad and paintings apparently of them being able to have sex with animals, and it's halal, right? That's what they say. But the thing is, this nigga is so stupid because these are literal memes. These aren't real. These are memes. These are memes. And by the way, Muhammad, he died in the 6th or 7th century, I think. He didn't die in the 8th century, so I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Alright? And once again, I can debate Christian Prince on these things. I can debate Sam Shamoun on these things. I can debate Cliff Netchell on these. I can debate any single Christian theologian and Christian apologist on this. They will all lose. Trust me. They so ass. Like, they're literally so ass. And let's get over one thing, right, again. This is hypocritical coming from Gebura because you're a necrophile and you're a pedophile. Also, can I say something? Isn't it weird that he showed a meme, which, by the way, does not correlate to the religion? So if it doesn't correlate to the religion, then that's typically direct animal porn, right? That's direct animal porn, meaning it's not morally permissible. So if you think about it, Gebura sent me a 15-year-old animal porn. Think about that for a second. Think about that. While his intentions may not be, you know, the one I'm corresponding with, don't you think that makes him a necro, a pedo, and a zoo at the same time? Like, imagine this. Imagine you're a pedo, you're a necro, and you're a zoo. Like, I don't know why, but to me that's just hilarious. Like, that's just honestly hilarious as fuck, bro. But yeah, anyways, zoophilia was never mentioned in the Quran. Zoophilia was never mentioned in the Hadith whatsoever, at all. In fact, let me go to the zoophilia parts in Islam. Alright, let's just go over it real quick. Let's see. So according to the Hadith, bestiality is defined under zina. Wow. Wow, Gebura? I wonder what zina is. Oh yeah, by the way, just so you know, speaking of zina, the reason he even called Muhammad a pedophile in this first case and we had beef about Muhammad was because I said he committed zina, right? And he realized, oh, wait, this guy is Muslim. I'm able to call Muhammad a pedophile. I'm a pedo and I like fucking kids. Like, that's basically just what happened, right? So, necessarily, yeah, bestiality is defined under zina. And bestiality, actually, in Islam, is punishment and would be execution of an accused man or woman along with the animal. So, by the way, just so you know, my guy, just so you know, somebody's getting executed, alright? They're getting executed. I think we're done with this. At this point, we're done with that. We're done with all this. This guy is honestly just retarded. Oh yeah, by the way, if you think that, oh, at least my religion doesn't allow pedophilia, why don't you go take a look at this? Why don't you go take a look at this? Rebecca married at 3 years old? Well, hell nah, bro. And Isaac was 40 years old? Now people say, oh, it's contextualized. Rebecca was 14, not 3. But does that change the fact that according to Gebura, it's pedophilia? I'm not going to directly state it's pedophilia, but, you know, going by what he views as pedophilia in this case, that would make him an entire hypocrite, right? Because if he views pedophilia in this case to be the same contextualization as Muhammad with Aisha, then therefore Isaac would be a pedophile. Don't you think that? Okay, and by the way, this is not my perspective. I'm not gonna directly say that Isaac is a pedophile, but once again, like, basing off his perspective, right? Basing off his perspective, let's go with his perspective. It's kind of the same thing contextualized with Isaac and Muhammad with Aisha and Rebecca. So, if these two things are contextualized as the same thing, that kind of makes Gebura a hypocrite. Now watch him quite literally defend this badly. He's gonna defend this so much with his life and make himself look like a fucking idiot. Anyways, I think at this point we are done. Bonus mentions, I'm not gonna mention the other drama, which is, for example, Ashley and Diana being the same person, because obviously they're not. Because let's go over one thing. Diana and Ashley, oh yeah, cool, they're my wives. Both of them, they're my wives and shit, right? But cool, if they're my wives, that would mean I have one wife. That would mean I have two wives. Let's go over one thing. I will actually show you screenshots that me and Ashley, we didn't meet, like how me and Diana met. You see, in, I forgot which it was, but me and Ashley met in Diana's comments. So basically, in here, what happened was, I think we were like debating some guy in the comments who like disagreed on like Sonic skin or whatever. Okay, Ashley, she joined in basically. She said all this and stuff, right? Me said back, and then Diana, she also said shit back too, right? You know. Yeah, that's just what happened. So I basically met Diana off Discord and off comments. I did meet Ashley also off comments too and off Discord, but the thing is that they're obviously not the same person, because first off, Diana acts distinct from Ashley. Alright, we know their debating skill is distinct. Diana, does she autobot? Does she auto pack? No, she doesn't autobot or auto pack, because she doesn't know shit about packing, right? Is Diana have direct relations with Focus and direct friends with Focus and is directly known by Infinity? No, she's not. Unlike Ashley, right? There's an entire distinction. Alright? Let's go off their editing style. Is their editing style the same? No, they're fucking not. No, they're not. Alright? Now, this drama is not really that relevant in this case, because that's just Occurrence and the word being retarded. If you guys don't know who's Occurrence, he's just some irrelevant ass nigga who is mad that he lost the debate against me. But yeah, I'm guessing, yeah, this is basically just it. So here's a conclusion. 1. Gebura is a necrophile. 2. He's a pedophile. 3. He's a hypocrite. 4. He deceives his own religion. 5. He's quite literally a kafir to his own religion. Now, if you don't know what's a kafir is basically just somebody. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it in a really English way, okay? Kafir, alright? Oh my god, shit, bro, I can't even pronounce kafir in a Arabic way. Oh my god, I'm so fucked, bro. No. Oh yeah, anyways, let's just forget. Let's forget that. I'm just gonna say kafir. Oh shit, hold on. Kafir. Wait, no. Kafir. Yes, let's go. I got it. Okay, kafir. So, he's necessarily a kafir to his own religion. Now, if you don't know what's a kafir, it just means being unfaithful to God, right? Or unfaithful to Allah. Okay, if we take this perspective into his religion, then yeah, he would be a kafir to his own religion. Not just a kafir to his own religion, but we would even just say that in this case, he's a disbeliever to his own religion. He doesn't believe in his religion. Like, he doesn't have direct relations with his religion. He claims to be Christian, but is he Christian by heart? No, he's Christian by the outside. He's Christian by the mind. He's not Christian by heart. This was not a real Christian. He accepts CP in his computer. He lets lust over control him. And what's crazy is he has, if you didn't know, he actually had intercourse with a tomboy once. Right? He had intercourse with a tomboy. Were they married? No, they weren't. You see, in your religion, having intercourse before you were married and intercourse because of lustful intentions is adultery. So Gebor committed adultery. He committed adultery. Alright, it's just so many things going on, bro. Like, he has been exposed so many times, but these exposing videos are not really much going off the basis of what he is. It's just going off of how bad of a debater and scaler he is. I mean, we already know this nigga is fucking trash at debating. He's trash at scaling. He's mad that I literally own his community now. But yeah, anyways, I guess this is like it for the video. There's nothing else to really say. Like, he's an Islamophobe. Oh yeah, by the way, one thing to mention, by the way, his Islam actually is kind to Christians, right? They're actually really, really kind to Christians. Let's go over what Islam says about Christians, right? Actually, as you can hear me typing, let's just go over what it says, right? Let's see here. Let's see. Muslims view Christians to be people of the book and also regard them as what you would say maybe kafirs, committing shirk, polytheism because of the Trinity, and thus contend that they must be like whatever the fuck, right? Once again, not only that, they are even respectful of Christians still. they are still respectful of Christians. Alright? That's literally what it all says. Right? Now let's go over what does, the Quran say about Christians. Not just what the Muslim scholars say about Christians. Not just what the Islamic people say about Christians. Let's see what the Quran says about Christianity. Christians will be the nearest in love to those who follow the Quran and praises Christians for being humble and wise. The Quran praises Christians for being humble and wise. God, the Word of God, praises Christians for being humble and wise. That's the view on Christians. Are you humble and wise, Gabora? Surely you are. No, he's not. Like, it's pretty simple, to be honest. Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, Gabora, if you know what, language, Yeshua spoke, it's Aramaic. I'm correct, right? Now, what do you say in the Arabic Bible? In the Arabic Bible, right? No, Arabic, my bad. Arabic, they say Allahu Akbar. It's confirmed that they actually already concede, and it's confirmed that they do takbir. Takbir in the Arabic Bible, which is saying Allahu Akbar. So they say Allahu Akbar in the Bible. Now, since we know about this, let's just go over like these things. Now, Allah, by definition, is the Arabic word for God, particularly, the God of Abraham. Okay, and as you can see, I'm reading this from the wiki. All right, as you know, outside the Middle East, it is principally associated with Islam, but the term was used in pre-Islamic Arabia and continues to be used today by Arabic-speaking adherents of any of the Abrahamic religions, including Judaism and Christianity. See? It is thought to be derived by contraction from Al-Ilah, the God, and is linguistically related to God's names in other Semitic languages such as Aramaic and Hebrew. Oh my god, bro. This is so sad. That's honestly sad. Yeah, anyways, this is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. So yeah, next time I guess I just expose, this pedo and stuff. There's nothing really much to say. He's just a pedo. Alright. Now, I'll see you guys later or whatever. Really easy video to make. And if he responds, I'm obviously just gonna respond back. If he responds with a shitty ass message again, then I'm probably not just gonna respond because he just sucks ass. But yeah, let's just go over with. I'll see you guys, whatever the fuck. Yeah. Bye, niggas.